Hi everyone, Julia here. Hello from Sweden and welcome to a new video. And today I want to make a few new pages in my travel journal, and I decided to show you how I usually do that, what I include in my travel journal, how I decorate it, and how I usually document my trips and holidays. And this journal that you see now, it's a new travel journal. I have here one insert that I started before New Year. So here I have a few pages about our short New Year trip. And I want to use this journal for short trips, like one-day trips or maybe for a few days. Honestly, I don't know if this year I will go to some longer holidays or trips. I always try to document and keep memories about all my travels and trips, even if it's only one-day trip. It's always interesting then to look back and read about those trips and see the photos. So this journal is for one-day trips, usually for longer trips, something like a week or more. I prefer journals like this, for example. I already showed you this journal here. I will leave a flip through of this journal in the description box, a link to the flip through video. This is a journal dedicated to one trip. Last year in August I went to Netherlands to visit my friend, stayed some time in Amsterdam, and then we also went to Belgium to the festival. So all this journal is dedicated to that trip. It was about 2 weeks, I think. I like to include many things to my travel journals. I like to print many photos from my trips and also always keep some papers like tickets and just some interesting papers that I collected. So if it's a longer trip, then I prefer to use own journal for that trip. But for one-day trips, it doesn't make sense. So I decided that I will write about those shorter trips here in this journal. And I really like this cover of Traveler's Notebook. That was a limited edition Traveler's Notebook, and I really wanted to have this cover and use it as a travel journal. I really love this train. And last weekend I went to Denmark, to Copenhagen for one day, and I want to write something about this trip and include a few pictures. So I decided to show you how I do it, and I think first of all I will show you a few things that I bought there. First I went with my husband to Malmö, and we went there to my favorite bookshop. It's a fantasy bookshop, and I always go there when I'm in Malmö. And always when I go there I buy something there, so I bought a book. That's a book of one of my favorite fantasy authors, Brandon Sanderson, and I read everything what he writes, like really everything. And I also collect his books, and this one is a part of the Stormlight Archive series, my favorite fantasy series at the moment. And this is just like a short story in between that also belongs to the series, and I already read this short story as an ebook when it came out, but I also wanted to have it as a paper book, as this nice hardcover edition, just to have it in my collection because I will definitely read it again. And I also took a few postcards there. They have their really nice fantasy related postcards, like this one. It's really cute. I already have a few postcards of this illustrator. This is a name of the illustrator, and I really love his illustrations. And two more with dragons, with a star dragon. I think this one is my favorite of three. This one is really just super cute. This dragon with a flower growing on his nose and a butterfly, and there are more butterflies and a cute small mouse. I think it's really super cute, and this one definitely will go to my bookshop. maybe this one I will include to my fantasy journal, and this one will go to the bookshelf, something like that. So that's just a few small things that I bought in the fantasy shop. Then we also went to a shop called Taste of Britain, and I bought there some chocolate and also this box of tea. Honestly, I bought this mostly because of the box, because I think that the box is really pretty. I really love all these characters. I think the box is just super cute, and I want to use it for my stationery. I think I will keep this box on my desk and will put inside there something, maybe some spring ephemera stickers or something like that. So I mostly took this because of the box, because it's really pretty. But I also like tea, and I like English tea. Inside here, 3 kinds of tea: English breakfast, I guess, English afternoon tea, and Earl Grey. I think tea is always good, and chocolate I already mostly ate. And then in Copenhagen I went to a second-hand shop. I found there these 2 nice books. This first one, I really like the cover of this book. I think that I will make something out of this cover, definitely, because it's really pretty. I think it will make a really nice journal cover. I even don't really need to decorate it much, maybe just something here on the front side, but in general I really like how this cover looks. And inside there are beautiful music pages, music papers, just some Danish book with songs. I really like papers like this, so I think there just can't be too many music papers. They're really pretty, and this book is quite old, from 1930, and it was really cheap. It was something like $3 maybe or so, or $3.50. And then there is another one. This one is actually in Swedish. I bought it in Denmark, but it's in Swedish. It's a Swedish book, and it's called Birds of Europe. And there was also this big postcard inside the book. I think I will put this on the wall. Maybe it's really just like a card or postcard. And I took this because there are really pretty bird illustrations. I already have quite a few books with bird illustrations, but I think that books with birds are so versatile, and that you just can't have too many of birds, because you always can use birds, right? Like in any kind of journal, you always can use birds. So, and these are really, really pretty. And I took it mostly because of illustrations of owls. Wait, I will show you somewhere here. Yeah, here I think it starts. So there are really pretty illustrations of owls, and I love owls, and if I see owls in the book, then I definitely will take it. I really like this grumpy owl. I think I will use it soon for something. I really like the facial expression of this owl. It's so cute. It looks really grumpy, but I like it. So owl illustrations, and also other birds and also some cute ducks. I really like ducks as well. So yeah, many nice and pretty illustrations. That's were the things that I bought during this trip, and now I just want to start to decorate my travel journal. I also take this journal with me. If I go somewhere for a few days, then I would take this journal with me. Like, for example, when we went to our New Year trip, I took this journal with me, and I also took some ephemera with me, stickers and stuff like that. And these pages, for example, I made already there. I just took time for that, and usually every evening was writing something, and I printed pictures then at home. I just left free space for pictures, and pictures I printed at home. So I also take this journal with me when I go somewhere for a few days. I also have here some nice pockets where I can put something inside. I even have there something. And also I take other folder filled with different ephemera and stickers, and also put some things here. But if it's just a short one-day trip, then I don't take my travel journal with me, and then I journal about the trip maybe on the next day or a few days after. Like now, when I'm filming this, it's like a few days after the trip. First, I like to decorate my pages, add some pictures and some stickers and stuff like that, and leave space for writing, and then write something already in the end. I printed a few photos from this day. It's actually not so many. Usually I take many photos and I have a good choice then what to print, but this time I didn't take many photos, just a few. But anyway, I decided to include them, like this two here, that's from Malmö, that's the fantasy bookshop, and this one is also from Malmö. This is Copenhagen, just a nice city view. This also Copenhagen, and this. And this one, the biggest one, this beautiful sunset picture. It's actually already from Kristianstad. When we came back in the evening and were walking back home, and then just saw this beautiful sunset, like really beautiful sky, beautiful colors, and I took a picture of that, and I decided to print it as well, because it's from the same day and it's really beautiful. It was really cold on the day, it felt like it's December. So I printed the pictures. Now I just will cut them, and then we'll start to decorate my pages. So I cut out all the photos, and now I just will start to stick them somewhere here, and also add some other decorations. And usually I also have many other papers, especially if it's a longer trip. Then I also like to include some tickets and some other interesting papers that I collect during the trip, and I also always buy some postcards. But in this case it was really just a short one-day trip, and I don't have any tickets or other papers, and only those postcards from Fantasy Bookshop, but those I want to use somewhere else. So this time I have only photos. So I think I will start from photos of Malmö, because first we went to Malmö, so I think I just will start first with photos of Malmö. I really like to print my photos on the sticky paper. It's just some sticky photo paper from a local shop, and I really like the texture of this paper. It feels almost like fabric. It's very thin, as you can see, so it doesn't make my journals too bulky, and I like to include photos in my journals, and like really many photos. So I prefer this sticky paper. It's just easier to use it. I like to use the sticky paper for printing photos, but sometimes I also use the normal photo paper. Now somehow it's really difficult to find exactly this sticky paper. I always was buying it in one shop. Earlier it was not a problem, but now it's difficult to find it and not always possible. Maybe I would have to search for an alternative for this paper. I also want to add here this month circle, and also a date. It was 2nd of April, so I want to add a date and month. Also maybe one of these girls. Let's see, maybe this one. I will add this one. I will cut her out a bit. Okay, this was a not very good stamping, so I think I will need to cover it with something. Sometimes this happens, but I think it's okay. I will use one of these labels. Just will make it smaller. And maybe first I will stamp this 2 on the label. Okay, now it looks much better. So I just will stick it here. Something like this happens, but you always can easily fix things like this. So for now, this first page I will leave like this, and will add other photos here and decorate these 2 pages, and then I will come back to that first page and we'll see if I still want to add something there or is it enough. But now I want to add here these photos. Some of them are quite big actually, so maybe I will have to cut them a bit smaller. Maybe, let's see. I think this one I will cut a little bit smaller, and I will stick it here like this, and maybe this one as well I will just cut a little bit smaller. I think something like this, just a few small details around. Let's see what we can add there. I cut out 2 more girls that I want to add somewhere here, and also I want to use some of my self-made stickers. I really like to use these stickers as a background stickers, or just some small details in a collage. I made a few travel related stickers, so I think I will use some of these. I also made rather many of those small dot stickers. I think it's a really nice addition to any kind of collage, and I really like to make this myself, and I really like to use this. And some people were asking, some of these stickers will be also available again in my Etsy shop. I made a few sets of similar stickers and they were sold out, and I think I will make a few more also travel related and just different kinds, and usually I also include them in ephemera sets. These pages I also will leave for the moment. Oh, as you can see, now I'm in the middle of my journal. And I still want to include here this beautiful sunset photo. I know it's kind of too big, but I think it's really beautiful and I want to have it in my travel journal. So just we'll add a few details to the background. And I think I will use one of these stickers. I didn't show this yet, but I'm already planning a next journal collection, and next collection will be travel collection, so different travel themed journals and ephemera. And I already started to plan something, and I also want to print some new stickers. And I bought these illustrations of different travel girls. I have a few more other similar girls like this, and maybe I will make a sticker set with these travel girls. This I printed just for myself, so it's not really ready yet, but I think these illustrations are really pretty, and I'm thinking about making a sticker set out of these illustrations. Let me know if you would like something like that. So maybe I will use one of those girls here. And also about my next journal collection, I don't know yet when it will be ready. I hope that sometime in May. And I will let you know, of course, when it's ready. And as I said, it will be a travel themed collection. And also please let me know if you would like to see a video when I'm showing a new collection earlier, like in advance. That first I show you the new collection, like new journals and other things when it's ready, maybe a few days before when I upload those things to my Etsy shop, that you can see like what is there and to choose something if you like something, and to that you have time to decide what you would like. Please let me know if I should make a video like that earlier in advance, because actually that's how I planned with this last collection, this spring collection, that video that you saw, that previous video. I planned to upload this video like at least one day before I will put everything on Etsy to show it earlier in advance. But something went wrong and I just couldn't upload that video. It was loading, I think, like, I don't know, 20 or even more than 20 hours, that one video. I really have no idea what was the problem, and I just couldn't upload it. And that's already not the first time when I have problems with uploading videos on YouTube, especially with longer videos. Sometimes it takes really long time, like hours and hours. And I have no idea what's the problem. And I actually heard also from other people who make videos for YouTube that they have a similar problem, that sometimes it's just not possible to upload a video, or that it takes a really long time to upload something. So I don't know what's the problem. I don't think that it's my internet, because in general internet works okay and I don't have any other problems. Sometimes it's really difficult to upload something on YouTube, and that's actually was the problem. I started to upload that video early enough, but it was loading so long that I finished to upload it already on that day when I planned to upload that new collection on Etsy that I already announced on Instagram that it will be available at that time. on Etsy, and basically just a few hours before that I finished to upload the video. So I posted that video basically in the same time when all those things already were available in my Etsy shop. But I planned to do that a bit earlier. It didn't work, but for the next time I will try to make that video earlier and also upload it earlier. So let me know how it would be better for you, if you would like to see the video where I show everything like early in advance, and please let me know how it would be better for you, and next time I will do it differently. I think this page is also ready. And now I just want to add maybe a few more small details to my previous pages. I think I also will add this explored sticker. I will see if I want to add something else here or not. And also will write something, and then we'll show you the end result. So I finished my writing and I didn't add anything else. I think it's nice like this, and I don't want to add too many things. I really like to have here all these photos from the day, and also this sunset, beautiful sunset photo. And that was all for today. I hope this video was interesting for you and inspiring for your own travel journals. I hope it was interesting for you to see how I decorate my travel journals and how I fill the pages in it. And let me know if you would like to see more videos about my travel journal. Maybe also how I document some longer trips. If there will be any longer trips anytime soon, then I can show you that. And if I go for a longer trip and take this journal with me, then maybe I also can film something in the process. So let me know if you would like to see a video like that, and in general more videos about travel journaling. And I also wanted to say thank you for all your orders of my new spring journal collection, new journals and ephemera. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much as always for your support. I'm really, really grateful for it, especially now in this really difficult time for me. It's really important for me, so thank you so much for all your orders. And some things are still available, few journals and few ephemera sets. So I will leave a link to my Etsy shop in the description box as always, in case if you missed that collection and if you are interested in something spring Easter themed. And thank you so much for watching this video, and see you in my next videos. Bye!